What's going on, my Facebook people out there? How y'all doing? Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, whatever social media platform you're on. This is your boy Greg Napier coming to you live from my home here in Columbus, Ohio. And boy, do I have a treat for y'all. Well, I've been listening to people over the last few weeks, months, and years talking about how to get a 750 credit score. I've been quiet and silent for a long time, but I've had a coach and a mentor who put me up on some game. And just bear with me right now. I want to share. I want to make sure this is shared out to my social media spots. So hey, listen, hey, ladies and gentlemen, listen. It's one thing to get a 750 credit score or better, and a lot of people getting 750 credit scores, and that's cool. And I see people on TikTok, and I see them on Instagram, I see them on YouTube, all about how to get the credit score. And it is a process on how to get it. But here's the deal: how would you like to learn how to not only get the 750 credit score, but to maintain the 750 credit score? See, that's the trick. And ain't nobody, and I haven't seen nobody teach that other than my mentor who taught me. And I'm actually getting ready to let the cat out. I'm ready to let the cat out of the bag. I'm about to let the cat out of the bag, but it's going to require a lot of discipline. And I'm from that old school that says sharing is caring, seeing is believing. And so many people don't understand how it actually works. And I want to be the person that actually uh, shows you. And I'm working on some stuff right now. So charge it to my head if it doesn't work. Uh, because I'm trying out something new to see if this works. Let me know if you see my screen. If you don't see my screen, or if you see my screen, let me know if you see my screen. I'm hoping that you will see my screen because it's vitally important that you see my screen. And it may take a little lag. If you see my screen, type in the comment box if you see my screen. If you don't see my screen, let me know that as well. And right now, I don't see my screen. I see me, but I don't see what I'm trying to share with you. And it's going to be really, really upsetting to me if I can't share my screen. I'm like, man, uh, I really wanted to share that with you to give you an idea of what's going on. Yeah, I get it. I get it, honey. It's not happening. I'm not happy about it. Uh, okay, let's see. No, it says that I'm well, ladies and gentlemen, don't see your screen. My wife says like the one person I have says I don't see your screen. I sure would view tab. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Can you see my screen now? Oh, we can't see the screen. I don't want to stop that. This is so heartbreaking. I had some real good information I wanted to share with you, and I can see it. It says stop. It's telling me that it's there. Don't see the screen. It's telling me it's there, but I'm telling you I don't see it. Oh, here it is. There it is. There we go. There we go. Talk to me. Talk to me. Y'all see my screen now, don't you? Yes. Thank you. Yes, I see it. Listen, listen, ladies and gentlemen. This is now. Let's get to now that we had some user operator adjustments, which I'm the user operator. You may be watching this live or you may be watching this on the recording. I don't know, but you need this information. Now, this is what I mean by documentation is better than conversation. I'm actually showing you what my credit score is and has been for the almost close to 3 years. I've been working on this. Now, the reason I'm sharing this is because a lot of people, what they'll do is they'll tell you, and they'll do this. Well, I can show you how to get a 750 credit score, but they talk about one credit bureau. I'm showing you all three because here's the deal. You may go to apply for a car and they may only use Equifax. Okay, your credit and all you got is TransUnion or Experian, or vice versa. They may only use Experian. So you need to know what your credit score is in all three facets of your credit score. I'll on a later video, probably later in the week or next, I don't know, after Thanksgiving or something, I may talk to you a little bit about this right here: your payment history, your length of credit, amount of debt, amount of new credit. And you need to be maximizing yourself in all of these areas, and you can see that I'm maximizing myself. It said, and if you see it, it says exceptional right here, very good right here, length of credit, and I'll share that with you. And the reason why it says fair is because we had filed a bankruptcy. Now check this out. Now we didn't came out of a bankruptcy a few years back, and I'm still that's the length of credit. I could change that around by making some adjustments, but if I told you what my mortgage rate was right now, my interest rate on my mortgage, you would probably jump through the screen. But I'm not here to talk to you about that. I'm here to give you a ninja hack, and I hope that you're taking notes because you need to be taking notes on what I'm about to share with you right now. So I'm going to give you an example. And I'm going to tell you how you can pay your credit card every week opposed to paying it every month. I'm only going to give you a little bit. So, because you're going to have a lot of people who may be watching this live or they be watching this on the recording and may be saying, what do you mean paying my credit card every week? When you learn this trick or this hack or this method or whatever, this process, this is what's got me in the high sevens, high sevens, and all. You see it right here on the screen because I understand the process. And you may be saying, well, Greg, I get paid every month. I'm on a fixed income. How can I possibly pay my credit card every week? I'm glad you asked. Here's the deal. I'm gonna give you a real simple scenario. Just say you got $1,000 in your bank, credit your checking account, savings account, whatever the case may be. Just say it's the month. You only get you got $1,000. This is the example I'm giving you. Pay close attention because you really gonna change your life if you wanted to. So you got to learn how to only spend the amount of money that you have. Now, the answer to your question when you're saying, "Hey, I get paid every month. I only got $1,000. Okay, how can I pay my credit card every week?" Well, here's the deal: you're only supposed to spend the amount of money that you have available. This is how people get in trouble. They spend more than they have, and then what happens when the bill comes, they pay the minimum payment or they call themselves doubling up on the payment. So just say for demonstration purposes here, again, that $1,000, you spent $500. It's on by Monday to Friday, you just spent $500. So you only got $500 left. Okay, so instead of you waiting for the month to pay that $500, you're gonna be to spend some more money along the way because remember you only got $1,000. So you're only supposed to spend what you have. You were going to the grocery store anyway to buy groceries. You were going to the gas station to buy gas. You were going to either use three things: cash, debit card, or credit. In this, if you want to build your credit up, don't mess with that debit card. If you only got $1,000 and you spent $500, see, you got to be disciplined to participate in this game. If you're not disciplined to participate in this game, then you're going to be just like the other thousands of people out here in the world who are trying to figure out how can they get into the 750s and above and maintain it. So I can show you how to get it, but can you maintain it? See, I'm maintaining it because I understand the hack. And the reason why is because if I spend $500 between Monday and Thursday, when Thursday come, or just say Friday, I send $500 to the credit to my credit card company right now. And you're probably saying, man, why would I send them $500? You spent $500, didn't you? Why would you keep paying the minimum payment or doubling up on the payments? Now you're behind the eight ball. So the credit card company really doesn't like Greg because no matter what my interest rate is, I never pay the interest rate because I'm paying the bill every week. I pay the bill every week without fail. I look at it, I see what it is. If it's $1,000, I already know that I got $1,000 sitting over there, and I transfer it over and I pay the bill. And guess what? My bill goes back, my credit card goes back to saying, this is your available credit, Mr. Napier. And that's how I'm maintaining the high sevens. You see, it's very good across the board. Now it updates, I think every month or every 2 weeks or something like that. I can't remember. And I keep this on my computer and I keep this on my phone. I'm telling you right now, when you understand this, this changes the game. But if you stay over here in this flow where you keep paying every month, even if you double up on the payments, you're going to still be paying interest. I don't pay no interest. I don't care what the interest rate is on the car. You know why I don't care what the interest rate is on the car? Because I don't never pay interest because I pay my credit card bill every week. But again, the caveat to this is you have to stay disciplined. If you're not disciplined to do this, this is not for the faint of heart. There are going to be some people out there because I got people asking me this question all the time. How in the world do you expect me to pay that bill every month? I mean, every week. Simple. You spending the money. You should write this down. And that's why I keep repeating this because I need you to get this. Only spend the money that you have available. If you only have $1,000 in your bank account, why are you spending more than 1,000? That don't make sense because when the bill comes due and you don't have $1,000 to pay, guess what you're gonna do? You're gonna pay the minimum. You're gonna nickel and dime it, and you're gonna end up behind the eight ball. And now they're gonna kill you in interest. So that $1,000 that you just spent is gonna cost you $2,000-3,000 by the time you pay it off. Because most people get lazy and complacent and they don't pay it off. That's how I'm maintaining this credit score. And you need to know your credit score on all three credit bureaus, not just Experian, not just TransUnion, and not just Equifax. Like I said earlier, in case you didn't catch me on what you was watching me live or you watching me on recording, listen, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna tell y'all right now. When I started using this, life became very, very grand. I get now they sending me stuff in the mail all the time. Oh, you want to transfer your balance? You want to do this? You want to do that? And my answer is no. I got people sending me stuff in, want me to borrow money. No. You wait until I share this what I'm about to learn here in the next couple of months, right after the new year, on how to get business credit. That's for another day. If you want to know, do you have the basic, advanced, or pre? I have the premier account. Sam, that's a good question. I have, but it really doesn't matter which account you have. It tells you more. It tells you more often, but you can use this method with any one of those. You just get more information when you get either one. I prefer to have the one that's giving me the information. So this way I know because when you know better, you'll do better. And so this I've been holding this close to the belt for a long time. When my mentor shared it with me, and I don't know if He's no, he's not on. I'm looking right now and he's not on. But here's the deal. Not only do I do this, I actually show people how to make passive income working from the comfort of your own home and having fun doing it and being able to do what you want, travel where you want. So I'm going to uh, go back over here. The reason I was sharing that is because I hear a lot of people talking about how to get a 750 credit score.
You see what Sam said?
Yeah, Sam said, great information. I have been paying much more by paying each agency a monthly fee. This will definitely say, yes, yes. That right there, if you didn't learn nothing, Sam, go to my FICO, pay one time, and you can either pay it a monthly or quarterly. But you ain't gotta go to all these different agencies, paying Experience some money, TransUnion some money. Well, you just saw what I did. Uh Share the screen. Let me get over here. Share. Can y'all see my screen?
Not yet.
Okay, hold on. I forgot what I did to get that screen shared. uh,
Not sharing.
hold on. Just hold on to your socks. Hold on to your socks. Greg is coming. Greg is coming back. Uh, Greg is coming back. Uh, no. Oh, here it is. Sorry. It's me learning technology, but here's the deal. I never get afraid. And we got so many people out here who are afraid. You can't break it. And even if you break it, you just start over. So basically, what I'm sharing right here is that, oops, it logged me out. So I'm gonna have to stop sharing.
You can go back into it.
Now they'll see my information. They'll see my information. I guess it don't matter, huh? They can't see it.
Right.
They can't see it. I got my co-pilot over here. She keeps me in order. Can everybody see my screen now? Yep. So
Yeah.
so Sam, here's the deal, and everybody else. When you see, this is just a gimmick from all these different agencies out here taking people's money. I pay a one-time fee every month, and I gladly pay it because it allows me to do it in two places. I can do it on my computer or I can do it on my phone, and I check it all the time. I'll give you an example. We went to apply for something. No, we didn't go apply for something. The guy was selling the gutters. And so I told the guy that I was already approved. And he said, well, how can you know? How do you know you was already approved? I said, well, what credit bureau do you use? He told me what credit bureau he used. I said, well, when I come back, my wife is going to tell me that we were approved. And he wanted to know how I did that. I said, well, because I look at my credit score at all three credit bureaus. When you go to apply for a home, when you go to apply for a car, when you go get anything, you should know what your credit score is on all three credit agencies. But that's another story for another day. I want to keep it here, and I wanted to not be so long, but I definitely wanted to show y'all that documentation is better than conversation. And listen, I'm going to stop sharing and just come back over here and let you know that it's one thing to get a 750 credit score, it's another thing to maintain it. I know how to maintain it. You know how I maintain it? Again, because you might be coming in here live or you might be coming recording. I don't know. Pay your credit card every week. And if you want to know really, I'm explaining it here on this video. But if you want some additional answers, just inbox me. I'm an open book. I can show it to you. I'll do a one-on-one with you and show it to you. But I'm not, what I won't do is I'm not going to entertain no foolishness because I'm talking to you straight up. I've held this close to the vest. There's a lot of people who they don't even want to share this information. See, but I don't operate in scarcity because I know that it works. I've been using it for almost 3 years. We took our mortgage from a 6.5 15-year fixed mortgage to a 1.87 interest rate on a 15-year fixed mortgage. No balloon, no hidden fees, no nothing. 6.5 to a 1.87 because we are maintaining the high 757.7. Let me see some people do that on TikTok and Instagram. Show it. Showing is believing. The sharing is caring. I'm going to show you how to get it and show you how to maintain it. And for pennies on a dollar. For pennies on a dollar. Now, who would like to know and learn how to not only get a 750 credit score, but also maintain it and be able to check it all the time? This way, you are a very informed consumer. You ain't sitting around here guessing. Well, I think my credit score is this. Well, the last time I checked it, it was this. You should know what your credit score is every time, especially when you're going to purchase something. You shouldn't be guessing. I don't have to guess. I can pick my phone up and say, "Oh, okay, I'm approved." That's how we was able to go from a 6.5 on our mortgage to a 1.87 is because I understand how to get the credit and I understand how to maintain it. Now I'm getting ready to move into something different and start using the credit to do some different things. It's gonna be off the chain. It's gonna be off the chain, and you definitely want to stay. And I've been holding this thing close to the vest because I didn't know when and how I should share this information. But you know, I don't want to get spiritual on you, but I just want to say I want to thank each and every one of you for coming out here. I know you had a lot of places you could have been. Hit me up. I'm very easy to find. If you don't find me on Facebook, you can call me. My number is in the description. Not only can I show you how to get the credit, how to maintain the credit, but also have your business of how to get passive income pay for all of it. So the money I'm making coming in passively pays for all of that. So basically, I'm getting all my stuff for free. For like one of my mentors said, your favorite four-letter word, free. Now I know you're gonna be saying, how in the world is that happening for free? Well, if you want to know, hit me up. Hit me up. But for now, thank you for coming through with me on the technical difficulties. I'll get better as time goes on. But right now, I needed to share this information with you. Um, because I just need to share it with you because we got some hurting people out here, and there's another reason why I wanted to share it because Christmas is coming up, and we're gonna have a bunch of people using them credit cards, and they're gonna be in debt. They're gonna be in a mountain of debt. Guess who won't be in debt? But guess who gonna enjoy Christmas and have a wonderful time? But I ain't gonna be in no debt. Because every time the bill comes, I pay it every week. So I'm paying, when you paying your credit card every month, I'm paying mine 4 times, sometimes 5 times in a month. Chew on that for a minute. Went on a trip to Phoenix, Arizona, and the whole trip is written off. The whole trip. And I used my credit card the whole time I was gone. And loved it. Had a blast, met some people that'll probably be friends of mine for the rest of my life. So with that said, I love you, God loves you, and I'll see you on the next video.